The 2022 Ford Ranger. It is the XL with the STX package. This does have four-wheel drive as expected. You have a very nice key fob, simplistic, and it is a switchblade style, so click that button and it goes into key fob for the key mode. You have a traditional Ford. I like how this one is pretty much bare bones. It has everything you need, almost nothing more, and it still looks very good. And these seats are very comfortable. I'm impressed. Manual seating for both the driver and passenger. Again, very simplistic design. And we'll go ahead and this does not have, and as you can see, I mean, there's a lot of hard plastics in here. That's because it's a base model. This one won't cost you very much compared to the other models. Even the door handles are black plastic. You have a little bit of soft touch there. And we will have to go do a startup since this doesn't have remote start. Oh, this does have the bed extender too. Sounds pretty good for being a 4-cylinder. This is the 2.3 liter EcoBoost, which in this application, if I remember correctly, makes 270 horsepower and somewhere around 310 pound-feet of torque. As you can see, you got your black mirror caps there, STX badging there. You still do have a very nice touchscreen infotainment system, which gives you your climate options. And you also have your trailer tow there, and you have your auto start stop off. And then you also have your not drive mode selectors, but you know, if you want 4-wheel drive, 4 high or 4 low. Or you can just be in 2 high. Got your manual shiftability here. And you do have nice gauges. Very simplistic, kind of classic Ford. No, not classic, but you have nice, pretty fluid power steering. This does have pretty larger tires since it is an STX package. Not a dampened glove box. You have this nice little cubby area right there. You can see where the head-up display would be located. Nice blinker stop. So as you can see, you have very nice headlights. I do want to apologize for any wind noise. It is pretty windy today. Halogen throughout. These are dark background, sort of black background headlights, which you only get on certain models, since it is a STX package, which is generally a sportier model. And the tail lights here, as you can see, pretty traditional tail lights. You got your blinker in the middle there, reverse lights on the bottom, and the brake and running lights on the top. Now these are the halogen models, so you do have LED options for certain models, which would have LED accent lights. Go ahead and take a look under the hood as well. There it is, 2.3 liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder. It's got a traditional belt-driven fan clutch, just a little bit noisier, sounds more truck-like. As you can hear, it's running great. No engine cover on this model. In fact, I don't know if there's an engine cover on any of the models. Click prop. This is the 10-speed automatic. Over here, it is not a dampened tailgate, so you will have to be careful with it. And then you have a bed extender here, comes out like so. It is metal. And then there's a little Ford logo there. And then that gives you extra space. I believe these are only about a 5-foot bed. Can't remember exactly. It's the 126-inch wheelbase, 5-foot box. So it's a rather small box. And you kind of expect that from a vehicle of this size, not super big. But overall, a very nice vehicle. Got plenty of ground clearance. And then the back seats here. This is the crew cab. Surprisingly, you can get a cab and a half, sort of super cab, they call it, for Ford. And this is pretty tight. I would not want to go very far in this. As you can see, you do not have much leg room. And there's not many amenities back here. You are sitting pretty high up for a small truck like this. I definitely prefer these over the Colorado. I think obviously they're, more up to date, and they also have a much higher standard. I think everything's a lot nicer, even in the base models. And you do have more torque than the gas Colorado. I do believe, I think Ford should come out with a diesel option. Which I'm sure they will eventually, but these Rangers seem to be selling decently well. And with that STX, you have the black wheels with sort of off-road oriented tires. Nice sounding doors, rather small, but then you have this nice little, this is very soft, and a spare tire under there. Thank you, Bill Marsh of Kalkaska, Michigan.